So I just want to preface this by saying I'm on day 5. It could look a lot worse. I have no idea what to expect. It could get better, it could get worse. There's no telling. Most people are sick from 7 to 14 days, so I'm not going to sit here and profess to be over and done with, even though I feel good in this moment. It literally changes on you so quickly. Like, I've had moments where I felt great, and then 20 minutes later, I'm back in bed. So I've learned to abandon all hope. And additionally, when I say mild symptoms, I mean mild compared to just how bad it can get for certain people. Again, I could take a downward turn tomorrow or tonight. There's literally no telling. Of course, I'm gonna keep everybody updated if they're interested. Of course, reach out. But when the CDC and the authorities are saying mild, they're not saying a head cold. They're not downplaying the severity of this. They're just saying compared to those people. So this has still been insanely uncomfortable, painful, and scary, and I'm not going to deny any of that. And it's important to state that. So I'm going to jump right into it. So this entire thing, if I had to summarize it, has felt like, yeah, when people say getting hit by a truck, absolutely, but also as if you chain smoked cigarettes with your drunk uncle on the patio till 4 a.m. That's how this feels. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever experienced. It's like a terrible hangover. So I'm just gonna go through the days. So Monday, woke up super late, felt really out of it. When I say tired, I don't mean, because here's what happens. When you say symptoms like tired and headache, I'm one of these people. You immediately think that it applies to you because it's such a throwaway. No, you know your body better than I do. If you cannot get out of bed and you're sleeping for 18 hours a day, that might be alarming to you. It was to me. So anyways, Monday, super tired, slept all day. Like literally got up on Monday, made coffee, and was in bed within the hour after drinking it. And I knew something was wrong, and I had body aches, like just really weak, like that queasy feeling you get when you have the flu. Fine, that applies. And then a fever at night. So the fever was really bad. I was like sweating through my clothes and through my sheets and like thrashing around. I took Tylenol, finally managed to go to sleep. So that was day 1, fever, body aches, and a really bad headache and tired, all at once. And then got tested the next day because, mind you, it's the middle of June. It's not the fall or the spring, like the times of year where like you get sick. So I knew what was up, and you know, my friends and family that I was texting were like, no, of course it's not COVID. And I was like, why wouldn't it be COVID? Like, it makes perfect sense. These symptoms are whack. So I kind of knew before other people did, and I just needed that confirmation ASAP. So I'm just going to speed through like the next like few days since here we are. Hey. So I got tested on Tuesday morning. I rolled up, they swabbed you. Thank you, healthcare workers. You did a great job. And came home. The next 24 hours are a blur. I just was sleeping constantly, like in and out of consciousness, had the most fucked up dreams imaginable. I would just like be awake. I don't even know if I ate. I mean, I did eat because I'm always eating, but I ate like Chinese food for like 2 days straight, like the same like bowl of like food. And then, yeah, so up until now, I don't have my test results. Now we're looking at, let's say Wednesday night. And I hadn't had any chest pain or like breathing problems, anything like that. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I don't have COVID. Like, this is bizarre. Maybe it is something else. And then I had fire in my lungs out of the bright blue sky. I was just laying in bed, and it felt like I ran a 100-yard dash in like the snow, because it's like that feeling you get when it's really cold out and you're like running or walking. It's like that fire in your lungs. That's what it was. So I'm laying in bed with this crazy lung pain and this migraine the size of fucking Jupiter, and I'm freaking out. I was truthfully scared. I didn't know what was happening. There were weird symptoms that were coupled with one another. I was barely able to fall asleep because I was in so much pain. The next morning, I got my results back, positive. Who would have thought? And yeah, since then, My symptoms have been coming and going. I've just been pretty tired and lethargic, but that's about it. I would normally say I'm on the up, but because this is so random and things keep coming and going, I'm not going to say that, and I'm just going to be cautious and just take it day by day. But I can't smell or taste anything. And you know when like you're sick and your nose is clogged or whatever, stuffy, and you can't smell because of that? That's not this. I'm mildly congested, but that's not why I can't smell. It's just gone. Like, this is my favorite perfume. I could spray it into my nostril. I swear. Nothing. Like, I could probably drink it and not even taste it. Like, it's bizarre. And so that's really shitty because all I want to do is eat like delicious food, and like Takis make me feel alive because at least they're spicy, so it hurts. So yeah, that's my experience. Don't be mean to people that have COVID. Don't shame them. You know, just because someone has it doesn't mean that they have or have not taken an inordinate amount of risk. You know, you could take all the precautions in the world and still get it. I'm not perfect. I'm not minimizing that I might have some accountability in this. However, you know, it can affect any of us. It doesn't discriminate. So just be kind to people and keep that in mind. And, you know, the most important thing is that we all just come forward if we have it, and we say it, and we deal with it as promptly as possible. I didn't film my low points. I didn't know I was going to do this, and I probably wouldn't have done it anyway because I was in so much pain, but you guys didn't get to see that, and it was not a joke, and it has been scary. I was crying on the phone with like my friend 1 or 2 nights in a row because I was just so scared. So please do everything you can, of course, to minimize your risk, but also, you know, just show each other some love. And yeah, subscribe because I do other stuff besides being like the COVID girl. Bye.